Okay, in this next video I'm going to focus on lines, so the review stuff from Algebra 1. Write the equation of a line given various information, determine whether lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither, and graphing lines. Okay, determine whether the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither, and explain. So this has everything to do with slope. Okay, so let's go ahead and do number 23. The slope of this one is -3. We need to move this one around to get the slope, so I'm going to subtract 9x. I have 3y equals -9x plus 12. Divide by 3. You get y equals -9 divided by 3 is -3. X plus 4. So the slope is -3. Since the slopes are the same, these two lines are parallel, because the slopes are the same. Okay? 24. The second one, I've got the slope of this one is -2/3. First one, I need to move 4x by subtracting it. So -6y equals -4x plus 18. Divide by -6. I get y equals, a negative divided by negative is a positive 2/3 x. I reduced 4, 6. Plus -3. So the slope is 2/3 and this one was -2/3. So the answer to this one is they are neither, because the slopes are opposites. They're not the same, but they're also not reciprocals. Slopes are opposites, but they're not reciprocals. So if they're opposites, they're not the same, they're not parallel. But they're also not reciprocal, so they're not perpendicular. 25. Write the equation of the line through the points -4, 2 and 1, 8. 1, -8. Put your answer in slope-intercept form. First thing we need to do is find slope using the formula. So -8 minus 2 over 1 minus -4. Careful with your math here. -8 minus 2 is -10. 1 minus -4 is 5, so -10 divided by 5 is -2. Step 2, plug into y equals mx plus b. Okay, so I'm going to choose one of these points. I'll just choose the first one. That's a y, or sorry, that's an x, that's a y. So I'm going to put -4 in for x, 2 in for y. And I'm going to put -2 in for m, because we just found that in the previous step. And notice we only have b left over. Now I know on the answer key, the one that I put on Canvas, I showed a different way of solving this. If you like the way I did it on the answer key, that's fine. If you like the way I'm doing it right now in the video, that's fine as well. We get b by itself. I get b is -6. I'm going to use that with my slope and write my equation of y equals -2x minus 6. Okay, write the equation of the line perpendicular to this line that goes through this point. So the first thing we want to do is find slope of the given line. So I'm going to subtract x, right? So I have -5y equals -x plus 12. Divide by -5. I get y equals, negative divided by negative is positive 1/5 x plus 12 over -5. Don't really care about that because the only thing I wanted was the slope. So the slope of the given line is 1/5. Find the slope now of the new line. That was the given line. I already have that slope. I want to find the slope of the new line, the one that's perpendicular to that. So I have to take the opposite reciprocal. So I'm going to flip. So 5 over 1 and put a negative in front. So m is -5 over 1 or just -5. And then the third step is plug in. Okay, like I did over here. So using this point. So -3 equals -5 times 2 plus b. So negative 3 equals negative 10 plus b. Add 10, I get b equals 7. So I'm going to use those two to write my equation. Y equals negative 5x plus 7. Write the equation of the line parallel. Well, this one's pretty easy. Find slope of the given line, just like we did here. Well, the slope's already kind of given to us. It's 3 over 2. And then even better, find the slope of the parallel, or the new line. Well, they're the same. If it's parallel, it's going to have the same slope, so it's 3 over 2 as well. And now plug in. So y is negative, or 7. Y is 7. Slope is 3 over 2. Negative 6 plus b. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Divided by 2 is negative 9. Add 9, I get b equals 16. So now I use the slope and the y-intercept and write my equation. Y equals 3 over 2x plus 16. Okay. A couple more here on lines. Last couple on this video. Graph both lines, then tell whether they are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. First one's in slope-intercept form. That one should be pretty easy to graph. Go up to 3 on the y-axis, so 1, 2, 3. Put a dot. Use the slope of 1/4. Up 1, right 4. Up 1, right 4. And I'm going to put as many points on this graph as I can. So instead of going up 1, right 4, I can go down 1, left 4 to get me another point on the line. And I'm going to use my comtractor to draw this line straight. Second line, I have to get into slope-intercept form. It's not there yet. So I'm going to subtract 8x. So I have 2y equals negative 8x plus 6 divided by 2. Y equals negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4x plus 3. So again, I go up to 3. This time I'm going down 4, right 1. So down 4, right 1, down 4, right 1. I could go up 4 and left 1 to get another point. And to tell whether they are parallel, perpendicular, or neither, well, they definitely are not parallel. They touch. But are they perpendicular? Well, you've got to look at their slopes. You can't just look at it and say, yeah, it looks like it. The slopes, are they opposite reciprocals? Yes, they are. 1/4 flipped is 4 over 1, and the opposite would be negative 4 over 1. These lines are perpendicular. Okay. Write the equation of the line perpendicular to x equals 6 that goes to the point 2, negative 5. This one looks a little bit weird, okay, because you would think, well, find the slope of the first line, find the slope of the new line, and then use the point. Well, the thing is, this doesn't have a slope. This is a vertical line here. Okay, if I would graph this, x equals 6 is this line right here. Perpendicular to vertical is, that means perpendicular to vertical is horizontal. So if I want the line perpendicular to this, it's got to be a horizontal line, which means it starts y equals. So I know it's going to be y equals. Now, what number does it equal? Well, it has to go through the point 2, negative 5. So it's got to be horizontal, and it's got to go through that point. It's got to be y equals negative 5, because that's the y value in that problem. And that's the line stuff. The last video is going to cover constructions, but that's it for this video.